Hi, I am Izzy Binti Malek and my metric number is 207981.
Okay, hello. My name is Mohamad Irfan bin Mohamad Nadzim and my metric number is 207139.
Hi, my name is Nur'Aliah Syafiqah with Mohamad Sabri. My metric number is 20620.
Hey, my name is Nur'Aliah Aqilah binti Fawzi and my metric number is 208271.
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Mohamad Afiq Zakwan bin Zaidi and my metric number is 205645.
Alright, so today we are having a discussion based on the given theme, which is the human rights, and our focus for today is on the banning of smoking in eateries is violating the right of people to smoke. The ban can be seen as a form of mistreatment on people's right and freedom, and what are our views on this matter? Shall we start our discussion?
Okay. I shall start first. Okay. So from all we know, smoking has been known to cause many deaths in human, both to smokers and non-smoker. Second-handed smoker especially has been known to have the same bad effect as the smokers does. So, so from the claiming that the smoking is violating on the human right, my opinion about it is I think it is completely wrong in my opinion, as the as from we have seen before, the effect of smoking has been known to be clearly bad for us and has caused many deaths in our society. I think this effect is clearly breaching the human right, where it has caused many sufferings to other. So from there, I have done a bit of research and found out that the places that conduct in this banning have been shown a great improvement toward the health of the people in said area. If this improvement is the effect of the banning, then the act of the banning itself, I think, is to achieve a better living condition that is act upon to achieve the human rights that we deserve. So that is my view on this topic. So what do you guys think?
I totally agree with you. From my opinion, I think that the prohibition of smoking in public places and in the eatery can reduce the mortality related to smoking behavior to both smokers and non-smokers as well. Because smoking can cause many health problems, stroke and coronary heart disease. In fact, in United States, smoking actually among the leading causes of death. Even the cigarette industry, the tobacco manufacturers agreed that smoking can cause adverse health effects. For the non-smokers, when they are exposed to cigarette smoke, they have to breathe in the nicotine, the toxic chemical as well. The cigarette smokers do. So they can have risk of getting lung cancer, disease, or breathing problems. So we can say that smoking actually kills a lot of people.
I totally agree with Izzah's point. From my view, second-hand smoke is very dangerous since the bad effect of the second-hand smoke and also to smokers is the same. In addition, children also come to the eateries with their family. So this will cause the children to get involved with the exposure of cigarette smoke, and cause them to secondhand smoke. And this will cause children involved with diseases such as respiratory infections, asthma attacks, and also infant death syndrome for babies. And besides, children also will be triggered to smoke if they see adults smoke. That's all from me. Anyone want to add?
As for me, I strongly disagree with the focus given, stating that the banning of smoking in eateries is violating the smokers' right. I can say that non-smokers also have the right to eat peacefully and live healthily. Yes, I understand that both parties have their own rights, but we must prioritize the one that is giving more benefits, and some rights are only valid in certain places. That is why The government provides spaces specially for smoking, which are the smoking zones, which means their rights are already fulfilled by the government.
Sorry to interrupt, but can I give my opinion?
Sure.
Okay. Regarding to the topic that we discussed on the banning smoking at eateries, I totally disagree when we need to banning smoking at eateries. This is because the rules and the rules has state by the Ministry of Health has been obeyed by the smokers, such as smoke in a designated area. Um, this is shows that the smokers learn how to respect the others. This I will provide some statistics state that 50% of the smokers has learned to smoke in the designated area, which are the places that have been provided by the owner of the food outlets, and they also maintain 3 meters from the food outlet. This shows that we doesn't need banning on the smoking because of the smokers has learned how to respect each other. So I think that's all from me. Anyone want to add?
I would like to comment a bit on to add a bit on the point that you all just with me. So, when talking about human right, it is stated that every human has the right to be healthy and have healthy environment. If this was to be taken into practice, then smokers are actually the one that is violating the human right by causing the harm to other people and intoxicating the air around them, around their surroundings. Taking into account only the human individual right, uh, uh, by taking into account only in the individual human right and not the collective human right of our society, I can I can I think that the people who make the claims that banning of smoking that is infringing on their right is I think a bit selfish in my in my opinion because but because like when smokers make the claim that that the banning of smoking is infringing on their right, the same can also occurs to the other people who are not non-smokers because they also can make the complaint that the about their human right is being infringed upon by making this bans toward the smokers so that they can have a healthy environment that they can live upon. So with that, I think that's my view on this subject also. So anyone like to add something or give points?
Yes, I agree with Irfan's point just now. I think that when someone is smoking in public, they are violating the basic rights of others because they are exposing the people around them to harmful effect of cigarettes. We know that non-smokers also have the impact of breathing in the nicotine and toxic chemicals. So I think that this prohibition smoking in eateries can also enhance the comfort and well-being of people time in eateries. When someone is smoking in public, others had to bear the discomfort of having to breathe in the cigarette smoke when eating. Of course, they would not feel comfortable when eating, right? So I think, yeah, that's what I think. Anyone would like to add?
Um, I just want to ask uh, that the banning on the smoking is you all blame on the smokers only, but this action of banning we need to take uh, on our surrounding community. We need to, it is our role to make sure that the smokers uh, obey the rule. This is our action that we need to remind them. So I think that banning of smoking is not really necessary to our condition now. So because of the smokers learn how to respect each other, and some of the non-smokers learn how to remind them about the rules and the about the rules to them. So I I will agree on the banning of smoking at eatery, at eateries when the Ministry of Health provide an alternative way for them to make sure that it is not a drastic option. So make sure that this step really need to be made step by step, not too drastic because it will shock the smokers. So that's all from me. Anyone wants to add?
I
I want to add. I'm sorry, Aqilah, but I want to add some to Afiq's point. To add on Afiq's point, according to a research that I have read, 58.3% of smokers agreed that nationwide smoking ban at eateries and public places inspire them to quit smoking. Even more than half of the smokers agree that the banning of smoking in eateries should be implemented, and as it gives a lot of benefits to them as well as to the community.
I totally agree with Izzy because I want to add something. People like doctors have been trying to help people that develop chronic disease from smoking, and that contributes to lung cancers and other cancers as well. And this will, and their effort to reduce the number of deaths will be in vain if no action of like banning is taken by the government to reduce number of smokers, especially in public, besides increasing in the healthcare budget. Okay, anyone want to add to my point?
So,
Moreover, can I still continue with my point?
yeah, yes.
Do we still have time? Okay.
Yes.
Moreover, let's get back to our main theme, which is human rights, right? Human rights were established to protect fundamental values such as the ability to live, have a family, and be free from cruel treatment. And just like Irfan had mentioned earlier, and the banning of smoking in eateries is one of the ways to protect the fundamental values. Smoking in eateries can make other customers feel uncomfortable. And from my reading, smoking continues to kill roughly 6 million people per year worldwide, including the non-smokers that are affected by the poisonous smoke. And how can we tolerate that? What do you guys think about this method?
I think the banning itself in my opinion, the correct way because it stated that laws are created to protect the people, so we must follow the said law in order to protect the people around them. So by making the law equal to everyone, to non-smoker and smokers, we can assume that we can we can assume that that the that everyone can benefit from the law that is being made, and everyone can live happily together without any fear from being taken to like the health effect of the smokers. So I think the act of banning is itself the right choice in my opinion, as a start to make the environment around us safe and secure. So I think because we have in a short of time, I would like to conclude our discussion for today. So based on what we have just discussed, I think that majority of us is on the agreement that the banning of smoking is not the violating to the human right. But I would like to ask Afiq, which is on the minority of the discussion, to give us a summary on what he get from our discussion just now. You can start now, Afiq.
Let me recap on the main point of our discussion. So most of all agree on the banning of smoking at eateries because of the act of the smokers uh, that make the non-smokers uncomfortable and annoyed, and also make effect on the public health. So these things that make us believe that we need to on banning smoking at the eateries. So for me, I will agree on the banning smoking at eateries when we provide an alternative way to make sure that the smokers really obey the rules that have been provided by the Ministry of Health. So I think I will pass the baton to Irfan back.
Okay. Thank you for your insight. So with that, we can conclude our discussion for today. Thank you all for contributing to our discussion for today. So with that, I will end this discussion now. Thank you for everything. Okay, okay. Bye.